Pee your pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
What if we told you how Independence Day 3 could have turned out? Curious, right? Well, we don't have all the details, but Collider gave us some insight. Turns out, Independence Day 3 would have featured an intergalactic alliance and some new alien tech. So, let's jump right into what we know about this potential sequel. First off, for those who aren't familiar, Independence Day 3 has been a topic of speculation, and director Roland Emmerich recently addressed the chances of it happening with Will Smith involved. In an interview with The Playlist, Emmerich was asked if he could reunite with Smith for the third installment. Unfortunately, the director wasn't too hopeful, citing Smith's character's death in the second film and the fact that Disney now holds the franchise rights. Emmerich even joked, "Disney has the decision to make it now, which is worse because they never did my deal." To recap, Independence Day Resurgence, the 2016 follow-up to the 1996 sci-fi blockbuster, saw humanity face an even larger alien invasion. The alien race, called the Harvesters, planned to drain Earth's molten core, leaving it barren. A new ally, an extraterrestrial AI known as the Sphere, arrived to unite humans with other species who had already fallen to the Harvesters, hoping Earth could lead the resistance. Familiar faces like David Levinson and Dr. Brackish Oaken returned, while new characters like Jake Morrison, Patricia Whitmore, and Dylan Hiller joined the fight. Noticeably absent was Will Smith, who opted not to return, and the movie's lackluster box office performance put plans for Independence Day 3 on ice. But what could Independence Day 3 have been? In a 2016 interview with Empire Online, Emmerich teased that he had plans for an intergalactic storyline. Although he didn't reveal too much, his comments and the setup from Resurgence suggest that the third film would have been about a massive intergalactic war, introducing new alien species and technologies while tying in legacy characters. Sadly, it seems unlikely we'll ever see this third installment, as even Emmerich admits now that continuing the franchise after Smith's departure was a misstep. Still, it's fun to imagine what could have been in the potential Independence Day 3. With that in mind, let's dive into what Independence Day 3 could have looked like, focusing on the intergalactic alliances and new alien weapons it would have introduced. Independence Day Resurgence, set 20 years after the original alien invasion, already laid the groundwork for an interstellar conflict. In the 2 decades since the first attack, humanity has studied harvester technology and merged it with Earth's own military capabilities. The result? A hybrid of human and alien tech that set the stage for even bigger battles. But things really took a turn with the arrival of the Sphere, an advanced extraterrestrial AI that brought news of a vast alliance of alien species, all victims of the Harvesters, ready to unite and fight back. In an interview with Empire, director Roland Emmerich explained that Independence Day 3 would have taken the story beyond Earth, with humans traveling through space in ships built using reverse-engineered harvester tech. He imagined the sequel picking up a year or two later, keeping the focus on the younger characters introduced in Resurgence, like Jake Morrison and Dylan Hiller. Emmerich envisioned them heading into a wormhole as part of a mission to a hidden planet where the Sphere trains refugees from other fallen worlds in the art of war. This planet likely would have been the key to unlocking the superior technology needed to defeat the Harvesters once and for all. The third film would have featured not only the return of familiar characters, but also new alien species fighting alongside humans, creating an exciting new dynamic. We would have seen advanced alien weaponry integrated with human tactics, pushing the hybrid tech established in Resurgence to the next level. Imagine the visual spectacle of humans and aliens battling side by side, using cutting-edge tech in an epic space war. The Sphere's AI, combined with human creativity and resourcefulness, would have played a crucial role in leading the charge against the Harvesters. In short, Independence Day 3 would have been an intergalactic adventure filled with new worlds, new weapons, and a massive coalition of species working together to save their planets from destruction. While we may never see this vision come to life, it's fun to imagine the possibilities that were once on the horizon for the franchise. One of the most intriguing elements of Independence Day 3 would have been the role of the AI Sphere and its quest for revenge against the Harvester aliens. Introduced in Resurgence, the Sphere wasn't just any alien force, it represented an entire civilization that had shed its biological form to survive a millennia-long war against the Harvesters. This AI entity held deep knowledge of the Harvesters' tactics and tech, making it the ideal ally for humanity in their intergalactic battle. On Independence Day, we saw humanity's resourcefulness triumph against a technologically superior foe when David Levinson famously used a computer virus to take down the alien mothership. Resurgence cleverly brought that theme full circle by introducing the Sphere, a sentient AI that had its own score to settle with the Harvesters. The idea of humans now teaming up with a digital entity to fight back would have been a poetic continuation of the story. It's no coincidence that the franchise transitioned from humans using tech to defeat aliens to being aided by advanced tech with a vendetta against those same aliens. But even with its advanced technology, the Sphere was unable to defeat the Harvesters on its own. This implies that while the AI-led resistance had knowledge and superior weapons, they needed something more: human ingenuity. In the third film, it's likely that the AI would have placed its hope in humanity, relying on their knack for out-of-the-box thinking and adaptability to turn the tide of the war. The Sphere's revenge would be a central part of the trilogy's conclusion, uniting its millennia-old fight with humanity's struggle to protect Earth and other planets from annihilation. Unfortunately, the disappointing performance of Resurgence at the box office meant that the story arc Emmerich envisioned for the franchise may never come to fruition. While it's unlikely we'll ever see the Sphere get its revenge on screen, it's not hard to imagine the epic showdown that would have unfolded. With a combination of human resilience and advanced alien technology, Independence Day 3 would have delivered an intense, high-stakes conclusion to the battle against the Harvesters. For those who want to revisit the saga, Independence Day Resurgence is currently available for rental on Prime Video, offering a glimpse into what might have been in this unfinished story. While it seems like Independence Day 3 isn't on the immediate horizon, director Roland Emmerich has expressed a hopeful vision for the film, particularly for Disney+. In a recent interview, he revealed his belief that the third installment could not only satisfy Disney's demand for fresh content, but also fulfill his long-standing desire to bring the story to life. Given Disney's strong foothold in the streaming market, Emmerich's thoughts carry significant weight, suggesting that Independence Day 3 might find a fitting home on the platform. With the right focus and resources, there's potential for this long-anticipated film to capture the spirit of the original while pushing the narrative in exciting new directions. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.